Jasmine, doodle, art. For today's video, we're going to draw and color anxiety from inside out too. So get your pens, print your copy, and let's get started. My mom and I made a fun anxiety coloring page just for you. Download the PDF and join me in drawing and coloring anxiety. This is anxiety. She is one of the new emotions and the sixth inside Riley Anderson's mind. Anxiety appears as an orange emotion with a frog-like face, a volcanic eruption like Upto of a darker shade of the same color and jade green eyes, orange and white striped long wool sweater, brown pants attached by a black belt with a gold button-shaped buckle, and brown shoes. She's extremely nervous and anxious about many things, such as meeting pre-existing emotions like joy, especially because she wants to make a good first impression. Her main job is to protect Riley from things she can't see and plans for the future. As such, she is an intense planner, predicting everything that can go wrong so that she can find a way to avoid it and desperately tries to fix it if it does happen. Everything must go exactly as she had planned, with every mistake being seen as something that may haunt her later. Anxiety enters headquarters after Riley Anderson turns 13 years old. As she appears in headquarters, the other emotions are scared of her. Soon after she appears, envy, embarrassment, and envy also appear alongside her in the headquarters. Nostalgia also shows up, but she is quick to send her back to the basement of headquarters. With the same goal as the other emotions, anxiety only wanted the best for Riley. Her main goal was to help Riley plan for the future. Anxiety would do anything to help Riley get better, but she saw that her original belief system and the original 5 emotions were preventing Riley from getting better. Anxiety threw Riley's sense of self to the back of her mind and sent the 5 original emotions to the vault with the help of embarrassment. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Throughout the film, anxiety fueled Riley's beliefs with her own memories, slowly changing Riley's beliefs. One of her most cherished beliefs included, "If I'm a firehawk, then I won't be alone." Anxiety continued to feed on Riley's beliefs by using her own imagination against her and creating scenarios that would make her overthink. Anxiety, thinking that she was helping Riley, thought that this was crucial so that Riley would be able to see potential mistakes and act upon it. On the final day of the camp, anxiety finally finished Riley's new sense of self, where Riley tells herself that she's not good enough. Much to anxiety's dismay, she told the other emotions that it would be fine as long as they completed the final test of the camp. Anxiety continued to pressure Riley into scoring 3 goals. This went as far as ignoring her own teammates and injuring her friend Grace in the ice rink. Due to this, Riley was sent to the penalty box, where she started to break down from the pressure she and anxiety have put on herself. Anxiety finally realizes her fatal mistake and desperately tries to fix it, forming a whirlwind around the console and prompting Riley to have an anxiety attack. It wasn't until Joy's intervention that anxiety realized the gravity of the situation, shedding a tear of regret. But when Joy managed to get anxiety out of the storm and she, along with sadness, disgust, anger, fear, envy, embarrassment, and ennui managed to bring out the sense of self that anxiety created. The storm did not stop. Anxiety, still on the ground, repentant, apologized to Joy, saying that she only wanted to protect Riley and that Joy was right about not being able to choose what Riley is. When Joy realizes that she cannot discard Riley's memories, no matter how bad they are, removes Riley's old sense of self, thus forming a new one. Joy, contemplating the new sense of self, hugs it. Then sadness joins her, along with the other main emotions. Then the new ones, and finally anxiety joins the group hug, making the storm calm down, making Riley manage to calm down. In the end, anxiety lets Joy take control of the console when Riley voluntarily calls Joy after she reconciles with Grace and Bree. I also have a trivia for you guys. Did you know that anxiety is the very first emotion to be formed in Riley's mind ever since her toddler years, being also the very first emotion to be introduced at the beginning of Riley's adolescence? Her sudden appearance on HQ and before the other new emotions may be a reference to her eagerness to start her new job and meet her new colleagues, which is a characteristic of the emotion she embodies. She is the only one of the new emotions, and first emotion since Joy, whose eye color doesn't match the color of her scene. And we are done. Here's our anxiety from the Inside Out movie. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you on my next video.